independent educational evaluation means an evaluation conducted by a qualified examiner who is not employed by the public agency responsible for the education of the child in question. And public expense means that the public agency either pays for the full cost of the evaluation or ensures that the evaluation is otherwise provided at no cost to the parent.
So Julie, the regulations define what an independent educational evaluation is, and what often gets lost in that definition is the fact that the person who conducts the independent educational evaluation cannot be an employee of the school district, by definition. So if the person who is conducting the independent educational evaluation is in fact an employee of the school district, it is by definition not an independent educational evaluation.
And where that can get confusing, Jen, is that if it's an independent evaluation by somebody who doesn't work for the school system, but the school system is paying for it, this is where it gets a little tricky and dicey and people misunderstand things.
It does, especially if a school district recommends using someone who's a consultant of the school district but is not necessarily an employee of the school district. So the school may say, well, we don't employ this person, we just hire them as a consultant. The key to all of these nuances is this. The whole point is that parents have to have a right to a truly independent evaluation. Now, independent by definition is not necessarily the same thing as unbiased, and that's where it gets tricky. So ultimately what we're saying here is this. You're entitled to the evaluation. You're entitled to the evaluation by someone who's not employed by the school district, and you're entitled to that evaluation at public expense. You're not, as a parent, supposed to pay for it.